Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ City Manos. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly about this prom. The good, of course, everything worked out fine. Nothing, no problem, no issues, no big complaints. Um, the bad, there's a few things that was kind of bad that I just had to deal with it. Like, for example, this place was like a awkward, it was just weird, man. They had all these pillars, all these little pillars, and then in the middle, it was just a big old straight. I don't know if you saw my previous video. It was just a big old straight. I don't know. It looked weird. Like that was a dance floor, and when people were doing line dance, they just bumping into the pillars. They couldn't even move. They're like all over the place. People were just leaning on it, and they had some uplighting on them, and they were kicking them. So now I had to put the uplighting behind the pillars, so they won't kick them, and they still kick them. I don't know. So that was kind of bad. See, like I had to put them in the back. The you see that uplight? I had to put it in the back because people were just kicking them. Um, and it just kind of weird. It was just weird looking thing. I don't mind setting up on the side. I don't mind, but the angle I couldn't even record, so I didn't even bother recording because you can't really see. It just looked kind of weird. Everything was weird. They had some little lights in the top. I turned them off, and somebody turned them back on. I don't know if it was the teacher or whoever was there. They turned them back on, and then they got these really bright chandeliers on the side. So they made it kind of awkward, in my opinion, because like when you're at a party and a dance, yeah, I don't mind having the lights on the side where the tables are at, turn them on, but the dance floor you should keep it dark. My opinion. So they didn't do that. They turned them back on. I was like, what the heck? And at first they wanted me to set up way over there by the entrance. They had like a DJ booth, and I thought the people were going to dance on this side, but they didn't. They were dancing over there by the DJ booth, way over there by the door. There was a door entrance, and they were mostly over there. And then when I play songs, they make a circle, and like I don't know what they're doing in the center. They're probably twerking or whatever. And that I try to avoid that, but kids gonna be kids. So I don't know, just kind of is a kind of weird. I don't know. I ain't like the hall. And besides that, everything was great. I was playing people requests. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. They didn't send me a playlist, and when the kids were coming to me asking for songs and saying, "Do you have the playlist?" I said, "What playlist?" They said the playlist. So I'm not sure if they asked the students send the DJ a song. They probably got their playlist. They sent me the playlist. I got a text like that night with a playlist. I'm like, dude, because the lady said, I'm not gonna send you a playlist. You know what you're doing. You've done our school before. You know what we like. And I said, okay, cool. I don't have a problem with that. And I was gonna play a lot of Spanish, because the majority of the students there, like maybe 80% Latinos. They were like 80% Latinos. But in this case right here, I said, you know what? Let me play some requests, and it was just all mixed match. Everything was asking. They was asking for songs like, if you notice, there's a group here, some black kids. They're asking for some like twerk music. Then we had a couple white kids. They was asking for like I don't know, like dance music or pop music or whatever. And then we had Latinos. Man, they was straight up asking for some corridos and all that. I'm like, it was all mismatched. But the thing is that everybody was having a good time though. I was playing their music, but I was just having groups of people dancing. I couldn't get everybody to dance. So it was just it was kind of interesting. That's the challenge, when you have a huge group of different cultures, different people, you're gonna have a challenge. And but still, like when I play the twerk or the hip hop, the Latinos wouldn't dance, and they just make a circle and watch them dance. And then when I played like a zapateada or something, they'll go sit down, and the Latinos will come out and dance. It's like, it was kind of, and then when I played a line dance, everybody got up. So that was the key, is playing line dances. Like, you have to mix it up. Like I'll play and then when I play El Payaso Rodeo, they couldn't even move because the place is kind of, like I said, it's kind of tight. They're bumping into pillars and, here and there. And here goes another bad thing. I just found out I got to upgrade my phone. So the bandwidth on my phone, when I reach a certain bandwidth or whatever, when I reach a certain amount that I use, it drops and it goes super slow. Um, that's what I noticed. Like, the last time when I told you guys it took forever to download a song. It took forever. So now I got the trick. Um, Either I go to my service provider and try to increase it or try to fix it or try to tell them that my phone is too slow, and I don't know. I got to look into it. Or plan two, my plan B is what I did at this gig. When they asked for a song, I had a 4-channel mixer. I can't play all 4 channels at the same time. But the other channels 3 and 4 that I'm not using, when they ask for a song and I have to go online and look for it, because it takes forever. It takes like, let's say if I'm gonna play it right there, I can't because the next song will finish and it's not even finished downloading. So now what I was doing, I put it on 3, go back to my channel 2 or whatever. Like I think it's 3 and 4. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say if I put it on 3, I go back to channel 1 and I finish, playing songs, a couple songs, and then on the corner of virtual DJ, it'll tell you when it's done downloading. And as soon as it's done, I switch it back over to channel 3 and I'll play the song. So it kind of worked out. I kind of figured out the trick. So when people ask for a song, I'll grab it, put it on the other channels that I'm not using, let it download, and I go back and just play, finish mixing. And they come back and say, "Are you gonna play my song?" Like, "Oh, yeah, it's finished downloading. I'll play it right now." That's the only thing that they were doing. They were coming on to me a lot. They really wanted to hear their songs. I mean, I should have said I'm not taking requests, but I'm not that type of person, man. This is their party. This is their dance. Let them have fun. For me, I'm not there. I could play songs that I want to hear, but I never do that. I always want to play what they want to hear. And that's why I ask them for playlists. And they never gave it to me. So I got things that I wanted to play. I was ready. I had reggaeton. I had reggaeton mix. I don't think I played any reggaeton. That's the crazy thing about it. I don't think I played reggaeton. I played a few songs. Banda played a few songs. Zapateada played maybe 3. Corridos, I played 1. But it's just interesting. It's just like a huge variety of people. It was fun. I like it. You see that it wasn't that many kids. Like I said, this is a small school. They told me the head count was like 150. So it wasn't that big. I just didn't like that place, man. The place was kind of weird, man. The pillars was crazy. I ain't like them. They're just like everywhere. Pillars everywhere and these dumb Christmas lights. I'm like, and I don't mind putting my T-bar in that corner. It was just coming down. I don't mind doing it like that. It was kind of cool in a way. It just shining from a different angle. The fog machine, I don't think anybody complained about it. No fire alarms. When it was time to go, the guy was nice enough. It was over 11. I was done packing it up by 11:30, but I had it still loaded in my car, because I had to pack it up, all my stuff. I was out of the hall by 11:30, and then it just took me another 10 minutes to pack it up to load it in my car. So besides that, it was all right. It was good. So the subs, I like the subs. The subs are pretty good. Super light compared to the altos. Super light. The altos, I'm like, ugh! You lose you be, you be losing a lung carrying that sucker, a rib. All that strength you use, kind of felt it in my ribs. I'm like, ugh! I'm like, oh man, my rib hurt. I'm not lying. Lifting that sucker, man, it felt like a rib pop. And but it's all good. I just had to, let me see, twice. I had to lift it twice. To load it in the car, unload it is no big deal. And then load it back in the car, that's the second time. Yeah, it's like you pop the rib. But besides that, the altos are good, man. I thought the Pioneers were louder, but it wasn't. As soon as I turned up the back on the altos was super loud. It was an 18th inch versus a 15th. The altos was super louder. I had to turn the altos back down. But besides that, it was good. I like the way they sound. I like the weight. I got to decide if I want to get another one. The reason why I just want more a little bit more bump because the RCFs has pretty good bass, but you need to have the good, the good vibration, the boom, 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 and the RCFs doesn't have that. The RCF sounds good, but for this dance, man, I went to the bathroom. I went to use the bathroom. You could hear the whole place rattling. I was like, damn, it sounds good. And the bass doesn't hurt your ears as much as the highs. So a lot of people be like, turn it down, too much bass. Yeah, but the bass doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt your ears at all. The highs from the speakers, man, that sucker hurts your ears. RCFs do have a lot of highs. And now to fix all this, the issues, I could give me a crossover and fix it, make it nice and clean. So now my RCFs could have mids and highs, and I could use the pioneers for the bass. I could clean it up, but I don't think I am. I'm not gonna get a crossover unless I could find a small, tiny crossover. I'm talking about the size of this, a little small box crossover. If I could look for a small crossover, I might get it, But I don't want a long, skinny crossover because I don't want to get a rack. You know what I mean? But it sounds good to me. Somebody asked me how do I connect my my subs to my mixer. It's not that hard. I'm gonna show you guys. I use my on the mixer. There's a monitor out. I use that for my subs, and I could control the subs. I could turn it up or lower. Like some songs have super bass, I could turn it down when it has super bass. Or if they have not enough bass, I could turn it up. So I could do it like that. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I do. I think I showed it like a couple million times, but it worked out pretty good. I like it. Like I said, the gig was good. No complaints. I'm sure there was a complaint from one lady, man, because I put the song and it had a lot of curse. I was like, oops. I was gonna let it slide because but she kind of caught it. She goes, and she came in with the stinky face, and I'm like, hey, I'm about to change it right now. She goes, okay. I'm like, why you guys be crying for? Why you have to be a Karen? Have fun. Let them have fun. This is your boy DJ City Manos. Let me see. Before I go, let me see if I could think of anything else. My lights. Dang, kid, grab my light again. So I announced it on the microphone that you could put my light back down. I caught one of these kids messing with my light. And these are the same kids that stole one of my lights. And I told them, I said, hey, when you're done with that light, put it back down. I said, last time one of y'all stole one of my lights. I just had to call him out on it. And he put it down. Like, he got busted. And then one of the teachers came back and gave it to me. Yeah, I had to call him out on it. I said, one of y'all fools, one of y'all knuckleheads took my light. So he got busted. He got busted because he had it in his hand. And he's over there. He was actually like over there in the corner messing with the light, like playing with it, like shining on these kids over there. Like, I don't know. So I just called him out on it. I seen him. He's not on here. I don't see him here. But it was I seen him playing with my light, and I just had to call him out and say, hey, when y'all done playing, I was kind of nice about it. I said, when y'all done playing with my light, go ahead and put it back to where it was. I said, because last time somebody stole one of my lights, and I just had to say it like that, And he kind of like, oops. It was probably him. It was him that stole my light. He was a light snatcher. And so yeah, I'm out. This is your boy. Peace.